in the number 8, Mr. Beach, going to start there in the 3rd position. Alongside him, Marcus Richardson. One truck pulling over to the side there. Didn't see who that was. Got Chance Crum there, Chris DeShong. Just to name a few of the drivers who will be starting in this race. I can't go through the whole lineup because, unfortunately, as Trading Paint decides to be right here. Unfortunately, it would give away who won the race and stuff for those who didn't get a chance to see it. So, but just to name a few of the guys, those will be the guys starting up front in this race. Waiting at the pop right there, guy. All the cars are updating there. See Nick North up in the field. Bobby Cheney is here. Kyle Putz. Eric Sable. Mark Newland. Connor Ullman. Aaron Davis. Justin Gable, just to name a few. Matt Simpson's here. A big field of trucks going to make their debut here, and a chance to make the chase. Shane Terratuta, Randy Roberts, Mitchell Muma, Rudy Cummings with an appearance here in the 03. Daniel Lose, Tyler Ducharme, all here, 30 different trucks. Going to go 80 laps, 200 miles in race number 1 of 14 to decide who will race for the chase. Coming up in 11 races. This is just step 1. Pace car is off. Connor Anton, Adam Gilliland going to lead him to the green flag here in Daytona. Oh, one truck coming to the wall. We got trouble on the back straightaway. Brantley. Katy Perry truck involved. I don't know who that is, but Eric Brantley has gone around on the back straightaway. As oh, it's Austin Roberts. Katy Perry truck in trouble. We got trucks heading to pit road, and we're still green. And I believe Connor Anton led lap 1. Go back to lap. I want to see what happened to Brantley here. Involved Austin Roberts. Oh, a little netcode there with somebody. And that somebody is Derek Stanley, the 35. Nonetheless, Roberts and Brantley not having a good start to their season. And you see trucks going to pit road. As I mentioned, Connor Anton leading lap 1. The cars on trucks on pit road appear to be David Shutt, Tyler Ducharme, and Kyle Putz, the champion. We'll have to get the updates on those guys. Meanwhile, 2x2 on the outside. Here comes Marcus Richardson. Pushing Adam Gilliland there on the outside. Inside is Connor Anton, Mr. Beach. Then you got a line of trucks back with Mark Newland and Aaron Davis back there at DeShong. Chance Crum all in that pack and line. As the champ, Kyle Putz remains on pit road. Bobby Zielinski back there in the 5. All these trucks riding in line. The 03 Rudy Cummings making an appearance here at Sim Racing Authority. This race was ran last Sunday night. And I should bring up that this Sunday night we will be live from the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Truck Series, the PC Master Race Series, and race number 2. All the races will be broadcasted here on Racers Only TV from Sim Racing Authority. A majority, when I say majority, like 99% of them will be live. There will be that occasional 1 or 2 that will not be broadcasted live. But you can watch them all right here Sunday nights. As we go live about 7:30, as you see Chris DeShong make a move outside, gets back in line. New leader Marcus Richardson up front. And our first lead change of the season as he swapped beers. He went from Miller Lite to Budweiser. So the blue deuce becomes the white deuce. Anton Aaron Davis up there in 4th. There is Mark Newlander and Mr. Beach and Chance Crum back there. DeShong in row 3 there, if we want to call them rows of trucks. DeShong being pushed by Shane Terratuta and the 88 of Eric Sable. Some of these trucks I might have to get used to with some of the names. And then here's a line of trucks being led by Rudy Cummings in the John Deere 03. Justin Gable in this pack here. Nick Northup's there, Randy Roberts. Everybody trying to push their way up. Bobby Cheney back there with Matt Simpson. Got his own little group here with Simpson. There he is. And then back here, the 45 of Mitchell Muma with Ronnie Norman. Kyle Putt still sitting on pit road. Austin Roberts with damage. And then here comes the lead pack, putting Eric Sable a lap down. And you notice the new leader, Mark Newland to the front. Well, great racing up here with the tandem draft. As this front pack is pulled away from everybody. Mr. Beach working out outside. You see now Connor Anton and Chance Crum getting a good run off of 4 as we get another lead change. So the draft is definitely playing a big role, but the pushing is definitely enhancing that draft. Appreciate the viewers who have checked in already on this Friday evening. I know normally we're not live on a Friday evening, but tonight we got a lot of fun coming up as we got this race for broadcasting, and after this we're going to do some recruiting races. We're going to have some racing coming up, some hosted sessions on our end, and we're going to have some fun. And as Austin Robertson putting a lap down. '52 truck, that is Terratuta on the outside with Eric Sable trying to make a run as we're 7 laps in. Chance Crum, your leader. Beach coming to the outside now. sold your Xbox for $400. What kind of Xbox? I hope it was an Xbox One. If not, you might be getting a phone call from somebody ripping them off. Holy shit. Chance Grubbin to the bottom, going to continue to lead. All right, everybody who's legal enough to drink, you got your drinks in hand. The weekend is here. F the world, as you would normally say on a weekend. You don't have to work for a few days. There's only one thing left to do. Wide open. There you go. Chance Crum continuing to lead as Adam Gilliland out to the outside. He's got Marcus Richardson pushing him. They're going to do a little tandem swap. .43 of DeShong holding on there on the bottom side. Only tonight left for now. Aaron Davis right there in that green number 20. Interstate Batteries truck. Field's starting to get pretty strung out here. And about 15 trucks or so in this pack, maybe. And another 4 back there. Here's one truck out of the draft. That's Stanley into 35. As Mark is going to lead that lap by about an inch. Been clean and green the first 14 laps out of the 80 so far. Again, 200 miles being run in this race. Bobbing and weaving a little bit here. Connor Anton trying to get some air to his nose on that 48. Trying to push to 83. Yes, this is from last Sunday night, this race was. And it'll be after this race, F. One truck moving to the high side. He's up against the wall. That's not where you want to be. Stanley going to let everybody go by. Some side-by-side trucks back there. See Matt Simpson there in that little pack. I'm still deciding if I'm going to stream that or not. I'm going to admin. I'm not broadcasting. I'm straight adminning that race, those races. So, Mark Newland pushing Beach up there towards the front there, doing a great job. You see Aaron Davis there in that green 20. Look on the outside. Here comes John Deere green. Rudy Cummings to the outside. Wanting to spoil the party. To Eric Sable all there in this pack of trucks. You see Gable back there with Northrop. It's like about 12 or 13 trucks when this is all over with here. And let's look back at the second pack. Here they are. The 5 of Bobby Zielinski's here. Daniel Lowson to 93. Alex back there in a 59. I'm trying to see who that. Oh, it's Nick Caressel in a Home Depot truck. Good to see Caressel back out here. Llama Dog himself. And back here you got Simpson, you got Cheney, and then on that bottom row, 45 of Muma and the 47 of Norman. And then back here losing a draft to 68 of Hunter Ullman. Kyle Putz still yet to have a paint scheme on his truck even. And Austin Roberts trying to push Eric Brantley. And then Tyler Ducharme, David Shutt here. Trying to get a caution now, the leaders, and that train comes off of the tri-oval, completing another lap with Chance Crum continuing to lead. Here comes Datu to the outside. So for those just joining us, South Sim Racing Authority will work this season. There will be 11 regular season races, counting tonight. And the top 12 guys from this series, when it's all said and done, will move on to the chase format. Out of that top 12, the top 6 drivers after 3 races will move on to the championship race at Atlanta to go for the championship. It'll go to the best finisher in that race. Will win the championship. However, there's also a challenge going on for the person who doesn't make the chase. The highest non-chase finisher will also receive a prize. And that's both in this Sideways series that you see on Monday nights and, of course, the PC Master Race Series. Something new to Sim Racing Authority, and as you see tonight, a pretty good turnout for the first race of the season on Sunday. We'll have the Charlotte race on Sunday night live. We'll be live Monday night from Chicagoland for the Sideways Series. A lot of fun racing coming up. You see Marcus and Gilliland going to the front. Back here to Shong on the inside of Newland. Newland trying to get to the bottom with Beach, not able to. Damaged trucks of Austin Roberts and Eric Brantley going to stay high and go a second lap down to the pack here. See the heavy damage on both those trucks and being involved. Katy Perry's not happy. Dylan trying to get some air to his nose there. As Beach going to go to the outside and lead this lap. Another lead change. The Talladega race, if you got a chance to watch that Monday Night Live, you notice that there were 33 lead changes in that race. Pretty impressive. Come down to a wild finish, and Matt Simpson picking up his first Sim Racing Authority victory. what, they're starting to get 2 by 2. That outside line trying to form up a little bit. And I know 2 trucks that are looking for a caution right there ahead of them. You saw David Shutt and Tyler Ducharme. And how about 3 wide on the middle? Comes DeShong and Aaron Davis. Oh boy. We complete lap number 23. Well, let's get this pack and ride for a second. Get outside, just get a draft. Beach there in the back of Newland giving them that push. Meanwhile, to the outside, Aaron Davis with DeShong trying to get the lead. Aaron trying to lead his first laps. And he will lead. Davis going to move to the bottom. Not sure if that was a smart move. That's going to put DeShong on the outside of him now with Newland pushing her. Oh, by the lap truck of Brantley. Oh. Get a chance to check out the Talladega Sim Racing Authority race, you can go to our YouTube page down below there for Racing Away TV. Again, just look, scroll down on the mouse, right down, and you'll see the YouTube page there. It is set there for you to see, along with all the other broadcasts that you see out of Races Only TV right there on our YouTube page. You can be a part of that. Chris DeShong now up to the front with Aaron Davis pushing him. So another lead change. And David Shutt running for their lives up ahead here. They've done a pretty decent job of keeping distance from the pack behind them. Going to see pit stops here in the next 10 or so laps. How about the outside? Wow. How about this tandem? Not I like to make older jokes or anything here. Rudy Cummings being pushed by Randy Roberts. He's like, hey, you young guys, watch this. I'm going to do some math here. Knowing Rudy and Randy both having kids about my age, which is late 20s, that would probably place them up in around the 50s. I'm just giving or taking here. So let's just put it at number. We'll put them at 50. Say they're both 50. Okay? That's 100 years old pushing on that outside lane. Meanwhile, your lead four's combined age is probably 100. That's awesome. Well, then again, Aaron Davis is like 7. No, I'm just kidding. Bad joke on my part. This would be a part of about the time of Richard Schwinn would be in here on the stream telling me stop picking on the old people. Aaron Davis continuing to lead. And you see them drafting up on Shut-In Ducharme now. Looks like only a matter of time and those guys will be going a lap down. You see Katy Perry going another lap down. Pack definitely starting to spread out a little bit here. Here comes lead group coming to put Ducharme and Shut maybe a lap down. Well, that's some swaps right there. Two laps in the books. Newland going to drop it to the bottom. Upcoming schedule for Racers Only TV. What we have coming up here again, as I mentioned, we got some recruiting races coming up after this, and then tomorrow I'll be back on again at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm gonna get up in the morning and run the early bird race from Atlanta, and then following that on the NIS race from Atlanta. So a lot of Atlanta coming up throughout the morning into the midday hours, and then won't be on the air again until Sunday night after that. So Sunday night, race 2 of the PC Master Race Series from Atlanta Motors, or from Atlanta, look, so you stay in Atlanta. From Charlotte Motor Speedway. That race will go on the air about 7:30 or so. We'll go live for that. Then following that on Monday, we'll be live for the Sideways Series, race number 2 from the Chicagoland Speedway. So a bunch of mile-and-a-half tracks on the schedule this week, so look forward to that. And after that, just a bunch of live broadcasting on board trucks and cars. That'll go all the way through next weekend. So Newland Beach, Chance Crum, Connor Anton, your top 4. Those 2 other trucks on the inside there, the red 08 and that blue, purple, and black number 42. Those 2 trucks are a lap down right now. Well, I can't wait to broadcast. It should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to being in the booth live. Been a fun race to watch so far here. Multiple lead changes and not even halfway yet. Knock on wood. We've been caution free so far. Marcus leading that second train of trucks. Let's ride with the Budweiser number 2. Viva le Teats, Beach. Viva le Teats. There's the Daytona 500 winner. Right there in front of you, Tyler Ducharme got his trophy yesterday. Oh, everybody got to check up a little bit there. Or Tyler got his trophy today. He showed us a photo of it. Wow, wow. Look at that Frenchman trying to take over my broadcast. Look at that, look at that. Well, Aaron Davis up front right now. Chris DeShong there in second. Beach on the outside. He's got Mark Newland there with him. Chance Crum and Connor Anton, as I mentioned. I've been trying to get him in the booth. Tyler, it doesn't work. Beach say no, no. I swear one of these days it's going to be perfect. I'm going to put Steve Dixon and Mr. Beach together in the booth together. It's going to be freaking awesome. We need to start a petition. A petition. Put Beach in the booth. An awkward moment where people listen or watching think the race is live. Love it. Doing my job, boys. Doing my job. Lap 39. Should be seeing green flag pit stops in the next probably 2 or 3 laps here. Hey, we can put Kevin up here too. He'd be sick. We'd have an Englishman, an Aussie, and a Frenchman. We get Rasmussen. He's Dutch. Get Groove, Marcus Legendary. He's German. Oh, here we go, pit stops. Marcus and Gilliland going to pit road. Hey, they're going to be live 99% of the time. You just caught me at one that's not. So you're going to see right side tires and fuel, maybe 4, who knows? Yeah, we got a couple Canadians. Who's Danish? Danish, Dutch, same damn thing. He's from Denmark. Not making me hungry. And here go more pit stops. Chance Crum, Connor Anton to pit road. Coming from a guy that botched the word quapple earlier. Come on. Where's Mikey from? Oh, one truck has spun on pit road back there. Who's that? Ah, Zielinski. Ah, I hate when that happens. Oh, JD's like, whoa. You see everybody on pit road getting 2 tires fuel. Most of them, somebody's got in the wall over there, it looks like. Green flag pit stops happening here. Lap number 42. You see Marcus and Gillen going by. This is going to kind of turn into a tandem race, it looks like now. Here comes the rest of the leaders. Everybody else pretty clean on the pit road. Beach going to lead them on. Gable, that's not your pit stall. There. Gable does a good job backing it up in there. And these trucks were all pulled away, so now we'll have to see where Marcus and Gillen come out compared to these trucks. As we do got to enter on the back straightaway. Now we got blinker fluid issues happening. Rudy about got ran over. There you see Marcus and Gillen coming off of 2. Let's see if they can get to Beach. Looks like they're going to be the leaders going into turn 3 as the rest of this pack gets up to speed. It looks like Beach is going to be the lone man here, unfortunately. Looks like he's looking for a friend here soon. There you see Shutt and Ducharme and Chance Crummett for the wall. Nice save. Everybody trying to just draft back up to the pack here. The worst, I would say, in this situation appears. Oh, Alex Beck's not have a partner. He's going to lose out in this deal, it looks like. But oh, thanks, Beach. Apparently, Newland's lost connection. Get the man some blinker fluid, please. Let's say Bobby Zielinski. I'm still looking for him here. Apparently, we lost Zielinski. Well, it's up break for Newland. All Beach's fault that Newland blinked out. Oh, there's Zielinski right there. He's popped on the screen. So there's your front four with the lap trucks of Shutt and Ducharme. Here's Shane Terratuta. He's leading his second pack, or well, just the one truck leading his pack. Aaron Davis and Chris DeShong there, and there's Beach. He's now got Northrup. See Sable and Gable. There's a pair. Sable and Gable. Let's see if they're able to work their way to the front. Sorry, I had to. Red Bull number 5 going to go a lap down. So again, next Sim Racing Authority broadcast coming up Sunday from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'll give you a little preview of what could be coming up there. We'll go back to some of the race results from the previous seasons in the trucks. The PC Master race season. We'll go back to last season at Charlotte. It was ran back in January. Marcus Richardson leading 45 laps to win that one. Bobby Chaney finishing second in that race. And in season number 1, back in September, Marcus winning that one. So if you had to put your money on anybody for Sunday, Marcus Richardson might be a safe pick, which then again, he's only the career leader in wins in Sim Racing Authority. You think he might be the guy to pick. Chance Crum and Connor Anton now the leaders. And here comes that second pack of trucks as they're trying to work their way back to the front. There's that front pack, and here comes that second pack. Let's look back here at some of the other trucks. Back here, Shane Terratuta, he's playing all by himself. Rudy Cummings and Randy Roberts trying to work together. Simpson and Cheney been together all race long. Alex Peck working on the 45 of Muma. Los working with Ronnie Norman there in the 47. Caressel probably wishing he was working at Home Depot right now. And then, wow, Eric Stanley having some blinker fluid issues. Have 32 laps to go in what has been a caution-free race here so far at Daytona. Who's going to pull out race 1? The PC Master Race Series. So last season, as I mentioned, Kyle Putz won that championship. Kyle, unfortunately, not going to finish last, it looks like, in the race. That's right, he does have the broken wheel issue. I just thought back to that. He does have a wheel issue. That goes back to the Gen 6 series. So showed up. He got the points for tonight. But Kyle won the championship by 25 over Bobby Chaney. Justin Gable finishing third in that championship last season. Caressel, Marcus Richardson, your top 5. Northrup, Shutt, Roberts, Ducharme, and Randy Roberts, your top 10 in the point standings last season. As you see, that front group, they're staying single file, and this second group's playing single file. Everybody's trying to catch the front pack. We arrive at Aaron Davis. You see that front pack up ahead. And outside lane needs to get single file. You see Marcus Richardson up front now with the aid of Adam Gillen. They've been stuck together pretty much most of this race. I thought we lost 2 trucks. There they are, just blinking out. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday evening. Coming up here in just a little bit, some recruiting races on the way from USRC as they get ready to wrap up their season here in a couple weeks with the trucks. The B cars wrapped up their season actually on Thursday. They just got 3 more truck races to go after this past Tuesday night. So going to finish up that season, but then put some recruiting races on. I don't know if my computer's just not having good luck or something, but this truck's blinking out like everywhere. Coming up in a little bit, I'll explain all the things that you need to know. So we're going to race tonight just like it would be a normal league race. That's how it's all going to be set up. And again, I'll explain everything later. So meanwhile, this front pack, they're in a group here, but the problem is I don't understand what the heck is going on here. Marcus Richardson is in this pack. There, see, he's right there behind Gillen. See, Mark Newland has gotten back on track there in the 96. He is helping out Caressel now in the 13. I'm going to switch up a Chance. Chance will take the lead now. True pulling his truck down. As we have 22 laps to go. This race quickly comes to an end. Happened again. Apparently I need blinker fluid. See Gillen and Marcus now ahead of Chance and Connor. Tyler and Shutt have got a pretty good sizable advantage here after the guys look like had a little issue getting back together. Meanwhile, they have pulled away from that second pack now. You see the front pack and that second pack all right here in the same straightaway. The problem is just a few seconds separation here as you see everybody else. There's Cheney and Simpson. These guys have been digging, trying to get up there. Alex Peck. There's Numa, and there's Rudy Cummings. He is starting to fall back now as trucks are crafting their way past him. See the lead pack coming up on Newland and Caressel. Oh, and the wall goes Ducharme. And of course the blinker fluid's kicking in. I've lost Ducharme on the screen. Tyler Ducharme up in the wall. Caution is out for the first time. Watch this. Straight to, that looks like maybe some kind of blue screen or something maybe. But you see, he just goes spinning around on the back straightaway, or in turn 1 and 2. And caution number 1 is on the track for the 08. Unfortunately, that truck looks like a pizza log now. Break for the 08, caution number 1 on the track. And ladies and gentlemen, we really have a log right here, boys. Oh, look out. Oh, Zielinski gets clipped. He's going Dale. No, he saved it. Caution number 1 on the track for that. Well, this definitely changes everything. Everyone who was in the running and stayed on the lead lap now officially has that chance to win. That's what I figured. Everybody going to stay out, it looks like. First truck will dive on a pit road will be, looks like no one. There's a lucky dog going around, so nobody's going to pit. As we normally do on a recorded broadcast, we are going to jump ahead to the restart because we've had a pretty exciting race here. And just for you guys watching on a Friday night, let's do it again. Turn your speakers up. Piss off your neighbors. I don't care. Wide open on Races Point TV. we look up ahead, Marcus Richardson up in the front again. Adam Gillen there second. Nick Northrup pushing Beach to the front. Haven't mentioned Northrup's name much at all. Marcus with the block on Beach. Oh, Beach gets turned. Here we go. No. Crisis averted here. And I still don't see a caution out. Well, that was a big one gone wrong. It didn't happen. Watch this. Common sense would have told you, here comes the big one. I only counted like 4 trucks involved. When no caution comes out, we stay green. Pack has to get sorted back out. And now the caution's going to come out. Looking forward to see if there's a wreck or if it's for that wreck in 4. I think it's for the wreck in 4. I don't see any other spun out cars anywhere. There's the pace car. Well, this is going to bring us a restart with less than 10 laps to go. Everybody checking up. Don't want to see a Mike Wallace, Austin Dillon situation here. We'll see if anybody comes to pit road. If not, we'll move ahead. And we're about to have a wild 7 laps. Or maybe 8 laps or so of green. I don't expect anybody really to pit at all unless you got damage. Let's see. It looks like Alex Peck, David Shutt, Mr. Beach, Caressel. Muma into 45. And then Beach. How Beach's truck getting torn up is amazing. Al Ducharme's truck is straight again is amazing. Zelensky going to get the lucky dog. He'll be back in the lead lap, I believe. And we will move ahead, boys. We'll go racing. 8 laps to go in Daytona. If you're on the lead lap, you got a chance. Marcus, Chance Crum, Northrup, Anton, DeShong, your top 5. Matt Simpson up on that high side, looking for somebody to go with, not able to. It looks like he's going to get his nose right there in front of Gable, or behind Gable. Meanwhile, that outside line going to go to the front. Chance Crum. Back there in the leaders of the second pack. Matt Simpson, Bobby Chaney back together. They always ride in the back, and now they've worked their way forward. If you watched Monday's Sideways Series, Simpson went to victory lane. Can he do it again tonight? Six laps to go. That second pack needs to sort it out now and get in line and go. Davis would have moved to the bottom. That was dangerous. Chris DeShong with a chance in there to win. Here comes Sable and Terratuda. And then this second pack unable to sort it out. Rudy Cummings on the bottom of 3 wide with David Shutt. Looks like these guys are trying to sort it out finally. Rewind as Connor goes to switch. 5 laps to go from Daytona. Aaron Davis with a move to the outside now. Here, I want you to pay attention to something here, guys. I'm noticing here. There's your front 9. Look back here in the second pack. Second truck on the outside. Mr. Beach. Meanwhile, DeShong with Chaney on the outside now. Oh, contact! Three to go. Who is going to strike the first shot in the chase? Outside line is pretty hooked up. Marcus Richardson going to push his way to the front. 2 laps to go in Daytona. DeShong and Davis almost touch. Oh, and Marcus is spinning. Northrop is spinning. Anton, they're still green. More spinning. Gable. Are they going to save it? No, they're not. They're junking on the back straightaway. Caution is out. And I believe Bobby Chaney is the leader. So Bobby will take the white flag. We'll get the replay here in a second. But the Sideways Series champion from last season is going to strike the first shot at Daytona. Again, we'll go back and get the two replays here in a second. Just going to get to the finish. Beach, how about this? There's your comeback of the night right there. Beach going to get second. See, if you read that journal, I always put that report out each and every Sunday. I said to you that the 24 is going to victory lane in Daytona. Did I not say that? Here's the 24 going to victory lane on Sunday. Bobby Chaney's 7th career win is at Daytona.